Welcome to Whispers in Ink. Quite the menagerie of things again today, you guys. Oh my gosh. So I want to take a minute and I want to remind people to check out the clearance rack, because these 2023 to 2025 bags are there, along with this, and here we go, sorry. That's where the bags are. And you guys, it's the Wild Wheat, Copper Clay, Boho Blue, Pebbled Path, and Moody Moth. All 5 of those colors are in that bag. You guys, this is the bags that I'm using for the bags, tags, and holders class this weekend. And you could still sign up today because I still have packets left. So if that interests you, then comment below. The other thing that I have from the clearance rack, you guys, is this herringbone ribbon. Now, this is a thicker ribbon. I want to say that it's 3/4 inch wide, okay? But for what we're using it for today, I think it's going to be perfect. And then, as you can see, I have a whole bunch of autumn leaves already cut out. And then the last thing that I have, you guys, is the Best Family Ever stamp set. I like the You're in My Thoughts. Okay, that's what we're going to be using today, and we're going to be using the Friend, because this is going to be a feel better bag. I have a little bag of tissues, I have some tea bags, and you guys, I couldn't find them, so I have to get some more, but I want to get some honey sticks to put in here, and all of this is going to go into the bag that we make. With that being said, we need to make the pretty stuff, right? Because, you know, that's what this is all about, right? So I couldn't decide if I wanted a wider band or if I wanted a skinnier one. And this one, and you guys tell me in the comment section which one you like at the end of this. This one's about 2 inches. And this one is 1.5 inches. So I thought either one, I wanted a wide piece because I want to be able to see the ribbon in that. Now, you guys, let me just say, all right, you see all the things that I have here. I die cut out a tag, but I also have a blank piece of white here. And the reason that I did this piece of white that I have, which measures, because I know you guys are going to ask me, 2.5 by 4.25. So 2.5 by 4.25. Okay, we're going to make a tag. I'm going to show you how we can, if you don't have a die cut for a tag, how we can make a cute tag that's going to go along with that. So let's start with that first. Now, just so you know, I chose the Wild Wheat and the Copper Clay, and I didn't pick any particular reason except for that I already had the scraps. So I made maple leaves and I flip-flopped the veining part. So as you can see, so the Copper Clay has the Wild Wheat and the Wild Wheat has the Copper Clay veining. And then I also threw in, because I had a scrap piece over here, some Moody Mauve leaves. So we're going to end up using probably most of these leaves, but I'm going to put all that over here. You guys, the bags, let's talk about these bags. Are the measurements on here? Of course not. Oh, yes, they are. So according to this, they are 4 3/4 by 7 inches. 4 3/4 by 7. You guys, you can fit a lot more into that than you think. This is for my stamping. All right, let's talk about this tag. Now, this tag measures, and you guys, math is hard, so be nice. This tag measures 2.5. So at 2.5, that means that it would be 1.25 is my center point. 1.25 is my center point. So what I want to do is I want to go 1/2 inch here and 1/2 inch on this side from my middle. And then, so center point, 2.5. So at 3/4 and 1 3/4, let me zoom you in. Hang on one second. Let me zoom you in so you guys can see a little bit better what I'm doing here. Oh, there we go. And I'll move this in the middle. Okay, so I marked my middle, which I don't need now. There. Marked my middle. And I'm going to mark down here. No, sorry, down here about the same. So 1 3/4 and 3/4 of an inch, okay? Because what we're going to do is we're going to do a little tag mark at the bottom. So I'm going to go down. I only want to go 1/2 of an inch. See what I mean, you guys? It's not hard. And then for this part, I want to go up 1/2 of an inch. And this is going to become our tag. So, from here to here, we're going to cut. And you guys, I'm just bringing in my trimmer. I have it right here. And I'm going to use my tick marks. I'm not going to draw lines. So we're going to go from here to here, making sure that our tick marks are in the track, and we're going to cut. And then I'm going to do the same thing on all 4 ends. Math. You guys, math is hard sometimes. So there's the top of our tag. Now, if you wanted to, you could leave it just like this. Erase the tick marks. But what I want to do is I want to do a little something on the bottom too. Whoops. Sorry, you guys. Get rid of our little garbage pieces here. Dun, 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 dun. So I hope everybody's having an amazing Thursday so far. So there's our little tag. Now, the biggest thing, and let me pull you out. I'm going to pull you out. There we go. Don't forget to erase your tick marks. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Now, if you wanted to, like I said, you could have left the bottom. I kind of like the hexagon-y kind of look to that. Okay, so now we have 2 tags. We have to do some stamping. And I'm going to just cut this in half because this was a scrap piece that I had. So we're going to do one in one color, one in the other to coordinate. And I think we'll do the copper clay first. There's no particular order here. And you could, if you wanted to, you could just stamp in black or early espresso. There's our friend. And I will trim that up. Like I said, this one I want to do more in the middle. Because, you know, isn't it nice to get a little note from a friend? You know, when you're maybe not feeling good. I have a friend that's been not feeling good. So I figured we would make these together and then I would bring her one. So I have my wild wheat open now. I like doing double duty things, you guys. So have an extra if I need it. But then you guys get an idea of the different things that you can do, okay? All right, so there's that. Now, if we wanted to, we could bring in some of the leaves and do some stamping on the back. But you guys, I'm going to be honest. After you put that big maple leaf on here, you're really not going to see it. So it seems kind of silly to me. If you wanted to, go for it. All right, so this one, I'm gonna cut like that. And these two, I'm gonna flag both ends. And I'm doing just a little flag like that. And I know you guys, there's going to be parts that you like of one and parts that you like of the other, which that's the best part, right? Get all these different options to look at. So this one we're going to cut straight. And I think this one needs to get skinnied a little bit. There we go. And then this one, I'm just going to do a flag on one end. Because I'll make sure that it gets tucked in with a leaf. There we go. Okay, so great use for some scrap pieces. So now all we have to do is let's create the tag parts. And I'm going to do this and this. And we're going to, obviously, we're going to flip some things around, put some copper clay over here, some wild wheat over here. Dun, 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 dun. And some moody mauve of each, just to brighten it up a little bit. So we have a lot of leaves here, you guys. I intentionally made extras because I figured if I did a longer piece, we're going to end up filling it up, but maybe not filling this one up. And remember, you guys, this is something that you're delivering, right? So you don't have to worry about adding all your pretty dimensionals and all of the fun things. That is part of, you know, doing the things like this. So for me, what I'm going to do first, I have this one piece of dimensional that we had left from yesterday. So I'm going to put my leaf there, and then I'm going to glue there. And I'm just going to start building this up. So my dimensional, my glue part, and then, so there's the start of my first tag. And we'll probably end up putting one down there, and we'll put one up here, and kind of just mix things around, right? I have my scissors. We're going to cut up some of these dimensionals. Some of them I will happily do a couple of extras, like double dimensional, like we did on our project last night. I like double dimensionaling things. There's that. You can even just curl stuff with your fingers and maybe like tuck it in like that. I like that. We need a little bit of maybe some action here, kind of tucking it and curling this. You guys, this is just whatever looks good to you. And it's going to look different for everybody. And that's also part of the fun to me. We want to make sure that we have some space to put our sentiments to. So we'll do that. And then I think I'm going to put this up here. Maybe down here. Oh, there we go. Ooh, I like that. And then we can put our friend here. And we'll put the "You're in my thoughts" right there. Ah, there we go. I love it. Love it. Let's get this on. I think we need some minis on this one. Down over here. Get that tucked in. And you guys, the other one is going to look totally different. Okay? So our friend will go there, and then I'll double dimensional this middle. Down here. So there's tag number 1. Cute, right? Okay, so here, our second tag, I think I'm going to have this one with the leaf hanging down this way. So I'm going to double dimensional here. And I'm putting it on here, you guys, on the tag itself. On the tag itself, so that I don't worry about where I'm putting it, so that my, so I don't have any dimensional showing. So double dimensional there, a little bit of glue there, and there's our start of this one. Bum, 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 bum. Kind of like that. And then maybe one of those. And, oh, I like where we're going here. I'm gonna do a glue dot on the bottom of that. We'll put this one here. And we're gonna dimensional this. Add that there. And that one can get tucked like this. Like that. There we go. That's better. Okay. So I've got this one here. This one. And this. And like I said, whatever looks good to you. There. Yeah. Okay, are we all adhered? Okay, everybody's there. Again, I'm going to double dimensional this. Actually, I think I double dimensional the other one. I think we're going to double dimensional the friend part this time. And I'm going to put it right there. And then You're in My Thoughts will go right there. Oh, okay. So, there's tag number 2. Totally different. Uh-oh. We missed one, you guys. We missed one. There we go. Tag number 1 and tag number 2. Totally different. All the same parts, all the same pieces, but just a little bit different. Okay, so now we have the pretties done, most of it. Now, what am I doing with this piece? This is, like I said, these are 11 inches long, and you can do as wide as you want. Here's what I want to do. I want to reinforce my bag. So what I'm going to do is do you see what I'm doing with my fingers? On the 2 corners of the bag, on the cardstock, and I'm just bending it to work, you guys. I'm not doing any fancy measuring. I'm not doing any scoring. I'm not doing any of that. So we're going to glue this on, and actually I'm going to put a little glue back here. I'm not going to go crazy with the glue. Oh, and look at me. I put too much glue. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. Let's see, we got scrap cardstock here. Let's get this glue picked up. And let's not make a mess. Okay, so here is our reinforcement for our ribbon. I'm going to take this, and you guys know what I'm going to do next. Yeah, I'm going to make a bow, and I'm going to do a bow on both, you guys. I'm not going to lie. You want to do a knot? Go for it. I'm going to have one bow that's going to have some tails to it, and I'm going to have another bow that is not. And this one is not. Now maybe it is going to, because how much we got left on that? Ooh, we're good. I might be able to get both of these out of this. Okay, bows. Bows. I love making bows, you guys. It just makes things look so pretty. To me, anyways. I know bows are not for everybody. But you guys, the reverse tweezers do help quite a bit. There we go. Oh, look at how pretty that is. I love the thick ribbon, you guys. Isn't that pretty? So then, because this is a copper clay, so I'm going to take the copper clay and I'm just going to pretend like it's tied on. So I know I punched a hole in there, but you guys, here's the thing. A lot of times when I make things for people like this, they actually take it off of the package and then they put it somewhere, they hang it up or whatever. So, and I bet you when you make things special for people, I bet you they do the same thing. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck it in here and make it look like it's tied on so that it looks like that. It's attached to this part, and here's where I've got 2 tea bags and some tissues. And like I said, I got to get some honey sticks, and I want to put those in here. But look at, and you guys, there's plenty of room in these bags. These bags are a lot bigger than you think. All right, so let's do the wild wheat one. Same way, and I don't know what that is, you guys. So we're going to cover it up. Oop, wrong way, this way. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did with this one. So I'm going to put my fingers there. This one's just a little bit wider of a piece. And this. And we're going to line them up. And if you want to, you could take your bone folder and crisp it up a little bit. This one seems to be a little bit more wonky than the other one was. I'm going to do the glue the same way. And actually, I'm going to be smarter this time, you guys. We're going to just put the glue on this one. You know, we learn along the way, right? There we go. Now, if you think that somebody's going to want to save the whole thing. Sorry, you guys. That was my water the plants alarm. Okay. If you think somebody's going to want to save the belly band too, then just join it here. And then let's see. Uh-oh. That's all we got. All right. So this one, you guys, we're going to do as a knot. I have another spool here, but it seems kind of silly to open it for one when there's more than enough here. It's empty. I have another one, but do we open it? I think a knot for this one would be good. I do. We'll do a pretty knot here. Actually, it needs to go the other way. Dun, 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 dun. Because I want my tails to go this way. And then we can use our ribbon scissors and clean that one up. And this one, just like that. There we go. All right, now, same thing. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. going to put a dimensional on it. Actually, I'm going to put the dimensional right here. That way then, there we go. And that way then, it looks more like it's sitting tucked in. There we go. Our tissues and our tea bags. You guys, you could put apple cider in here. You could put, tell me in the comment section what you would put in a little bag like this. Tell me what you would put in this, and then tell me which one's your favorite, the copper clay or the wild wheat. All right, you guys, that's what I have for you today. I hope you have an amazing day getting crafty. Don't worry, you guys. Now, keep in mind, the ribbon and the bags are while supplies last because they are in the clearance rack, but I will put a link to everything in the description below. Thank you for joining me, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, and I hope you have a great day getting crafty. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.